On January 17, 1981, President Ferdinand E Marcos lifted martial law, which he declared nationwide on September 21, 1972, through Proclamation No. 1081. Citing the rising wave of lawlessness and the threat of a communist insurgency as justification, Marcos issued the proclamation which curtailed press freedom and other civil liberties, closed down Congress and media establishments, and caused the arrest of opposition leaders and militant activists, including staunchest critics then Senators Benigno Aquino Jr, Jovito Salonga, and Diokno. Many other political opponents were forced to go into exile overseas. By virtue of Proclamation No. 2045, Marcos lifted the state of martial law to show the Filipino people and the world that the situation in the Philippines was back to normal and that the 1973 Constitution and the government were working smoothly.
And so as I now sign this proclamation in full view of our nation and the world at large, I am profoundly conscious of the tasks that remain, hoping that we shall not lose the momentum of our achievements so that those who shall come after us may carry the quest of a greater, a brighter world, a new society. I pray now, and I ask you to pray with me, as I prayed 8 years ago, that I am doing, that we are doing the right thing by our people. For the end of martial law does not mean the end of our efforts, of our needed reforms, of our struggles, of our sacrifices. The passing of the martial necessity does not carry with it the passing of all the burdens, especially the heavy ones. There will be more tests for our capacity, for our resiliency, our strength as a people. Together we must pass these tests, surmount all crises. And so, as I have said, I sign in your presence, proclaiming the termination of the state of martial law throughout the Philippines. I say, we have just begun.